So this is how you smoke the salt. Yo, Abruh is about to flavor salt. No, let me get this out because I'm sure nobody has ever seen this before. Now I know I got friends. Wow, look at that.
Thick hickory.
Yo, it's got different flavor. How much is this? This is like what? What is this setup worth? You got two, obviously, because this didn't come in there.
No. You can get these off. So one was a gift and one was one I bought. You can get them off of Amazon. Depending on what comes with it, you can get them cheap. You can get them with that just cheap, or you can, you know what I mean? Depending on if you get a chamber. They got some that has a dome. They got all kind of infusion, different things that you can do.
This is an upscale gift. Listen to that. Yo. Yo, look at that. So what's happening here? What's the chemical reaction here? Oh, you put a lid on it, and it's smoking down, smoking the salt.
Yeah.
Is that where all the flavor came from that I tasted? Or did you put something in it?
That was the first stuff you tasted was just that until I gave you the salt to put, onto your stuff. So what I've been doing is I smoked the salt. Now this is my first time even trying to smoke salt, but I said, you know what? Let me try it out.
Is this something you invented or that you saw it somewhere?
I saw that Redmond's has a hickory smoked salt. And I'm like, why buy hickory smoked salt when I have hickory chips? And I got a smoking kit. So that's what I do.
So you're telling me this salt I have, all that's in it is the smoking? Is what the flavor came from? Yo, it actually tastes like you put something in it.
Yeah, no. And then I just shake that around in the smoke. And that's what I like to do. That's what I do. I'll probably smoke it a couple more times just to make sure the smoke is in there. Let it sit. And then just let it sit in the smoke.
Bro, you need a YouTube channel.
Let that just sit in the smoke.
You need...
I'll show you. The other thing with these chamber sealers is that if you don't want to do it the old school way of boiling something to put in a mason jar, you put it in a mason jar, don't put the lid super tight, but just make sure it's on there. Now, it's vacuum sealed. Just like you would do in a mason jar, you can't take the lid off without peeling it off.
Wow.
So, if you want to preserve stuff like soups or other things that you want to preserve in here, or if I wanted to lock a flavor in like salt or something, I got something sitting in here marinating, I can vacuum seal. Of course, they say when you put the negative pressure and vacuum seal stuff, it opens the pores of meat. Like if I put a piece of meat in here and put like a marinade in there, it would marinate in half the time because of the vacuum seal, because of the chamber sealing that you did with the negative pressure. So that's why I got a bunch of mason jars that like that, so I can do that type of stuff.
Do you put meat in there? What do you put in there at small amounts?
Well, for me, it could be anything. It could be soup, chicken corn chowder, or something like that. My wife made some. Hey, listen, put it in there, vacuum seal it, put it in the freezer for later. And the chamber sealing it keeps it from freezer burning.
Oh, okay.
And stuff like that.
Because there's no air in it.
Yeah. Same thing with cocktail cherries. I bought some Luxardo cherries and I bought them in a big tub. So I'll break them down into these jars and then vacuum seal them. So it's just like they're brand new when I decide to open them up. Stuff like that.
All right. So these are the brisket chips, and they are in the process. Yeah. So what temperature is the oven at for this?
155.
Okay.
Now, the original size, these were all almost touching.
Oh, wow. Okay, so there's extreme shrinkage.
So there is some shrinkage that's going to happen when you go to dehydrate them.
So compared to the finished dried product, and when you sliced it raw, how thick is the difference?
You'll see not much more shrinkage from here. This will probably be about the size.
So it'll be wider, but it won't be much flatter.
It'll probably look the same way it looks right now.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. And this process takes how long?
Usually it takes somewhere between 8 and 10 hours for me to get them where I need them to be. That consistency, like what you have there. The longest is usually about 10 hours.
Okay. And I asked before I wasn't recording, like if you let them sit longer, what would it be a dramatic difference in them?
Not really. If you let them sit a little longer, maybe they get a little crunchier, I guess. I don't know, but I try to make.
But it won't ruin them.
I don't think it would. I mean, I'm quite sure. At some point, you let something sit, too long. Yeah, you can.
So this was an overnight process. You can just do it overnight and come back in the morning.
Yeah, I set those up at 8 p.m. I was back down here by 6 a.m. and pulled them out, and they were perfectly fine.
Yo, so when you seasoned them, did you season them before they went in, or when you put them on the plate? Yeah. I mean, when you put them on the rack and season them?
Season them before they go in.
Okay, before they go. Okay, yeah. Cool.
And the meat is frozen when I slice it, so it is frozen when I put it in the oven. But it quickly thaws out because of how thin it is.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.